If you want to treat your mom to a special meal on her big day, well, Laura Keogh is here and she has got you covered.
Laura's here to show us 3 Mother's Day dishes that can feed the whole family with ease. And Laura, I've told my family, because I'm serving brunch for my mom and grandmother this weekend. And I told the kids, I go, Laura's in house. I'm going to see if I like it. And I might be serving that up.
Let's just take this home for you.
There you go.
There you go. All
right.
This is it for Catherine. It's a little preview.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the first thing we're serving up?
First thing we're going to serve up is this very easy, what I handed you, and it's a mascarpone berry tart. And what I love about this is it leans on ease and pantry staples. So all you're going to do is get a frozen puff pastry from the freezer section of your grocery store. You're going to roll it out flat, and then before you bake it, you're going to do something called docking, and that just releases the steam, and that's going to help it from puffing up too much, because what we want is to create a little bed that this mascarpone filling can sit in. And this is just a lovely mix of, and I'm going to spread it right on. So I've baked this, and then I get it golden brown, and then I just make a mix. This is mascarpone cheese. It's got some milk, it's got some powdered sugar, and it's got orange juice and zest. And it's a beautiful little bed for all your fresh berries to lay on. So I'm just gonna cover the top of my puff pastry. What I love about this dish is it's super easy and it can happen in advance. Like, you can bake this the day before, mix this the day before, and then just before everyone arrives, you just do this. You just get your berries right on top.
Not a ton of ingredients here, right?
But won't you want to bake it fresh the day of? Won't it taste that much better that day?
Sure, you can. I mean, it's easy enough that you could. And then look, I'm just sprinkling my berries on top. You're gonna put some powdered sugar as well on top. That's gonna help release some of the juices for the berries. So you can put some powdered sugar. I've got some fresh mint that I just throw on top. And then you guys have your little lovely, and look how pretty that is.
Yeah.
And it's a lovely little centerpiece
It's
almost.
fresh,
on the table.
it's got a nice brightness to it. Yeah, it's great.
And how, I mean, could you just eat this out of the bowl? It's so good that.
Probably. Probably. Yeah.
Okay, we'll eat out of the bowl and we'll go on to the next one.
Okay, up next, you've got a blueberry ricotta pancake recipe that was actually inspired by your mom.
It was inspired by my mom. There's 3 things my mother loves: blueberries, cheese, and lemon. Anything lemon, she's a beautiful fan of. There's my mommy. Look at her with her umbrella and glass of wine. That's my mother, always prepared. Anyway, so she loves those 3 flavors. So, and pancakes are something she always made me on a Saturday morning. So this is a hybrid of a nostalgic memory for me and her favorite things. And this is easy because you're not at the stove flipping pancakes. So I've got a little video for you. All you're gonna do is get your dry ingredients. So, I mean, you can use a box mix, but I just use flour, baking powder, baking soda. And then I do the wet ingredients, and that's buttermilk, milk, things like milk, 2 eggs. And then I get ricotta cheese, as well as lemon juice and lemon zest. I give that a mix, and then I fold in my blueberries, and then once I have my blueberries in, I just pour it into my paired baking pan. And there's some forks right there, and you get this lovely little pan of pancakes. And honestly, who said pancakes have to be round? These guys are square, and they're delicious. And and the cheese makes them really moist and creamy, and then you've got the baked blueberries in there, and they're just
really good.
And then the brightness of the lemon, it's really lovely and it's easy. And like I said, it's a tiny bit more work than this guy, but you can do it in advance.
Very nice. Very nice.
Where are we at so far? Are you making any?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I am. I might do both. I'm very impressed.
Right now we're at the eating it all.
Yes.
Not at the making, eating it all. But.
Now we're going to move over to savory.
Yes. So this is a strata. And a strata really is just a fancy name for a savory bread and egg casserole. And this guy has leeks, spinach, and goat cheese in it. And you would make this the day before. This is a perfect make-ahead dish because all you're going to do is layer all of your ingredients. So you're going to cut up a loaf of bread into chunks like you see here. You layer that in your baking dish. You cook off some leeks and some garlic. You layer that in. You layer fresh spinach in, Gruyere, goat cheese. You make an egg custard, some eggs and milk. You pour that over top, and you do it the night before pop it in the refrigerator so the next morning you can wake up with a good sense in your heart that something's already done. And you
Right.
pop it in the oven and you bake it off, and it's just puffy and brilliant and lovely looking. And it's a tiny bit more work than this, but like I said, we've got easy, easy-ish.
Level of difficulty. Yes.
This is a level of
still super
difficulty,
easy.
and they're all easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, it's
really good.
laden with cheese, right?
How can you go wrong?
How can you go
Yes.
wrong? I got to go back in.
All right. One thing we can say, they're all delicious, and Mom will love any one, if not all of these, come Sunday for
Yeah.
Mother's Day brunch. Laura, thank you so much, and happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you so much, and
Mother's
happy
Day.
Mother's Day, my friend.